here and put a tripod up. I don't know who he thinks he is, but his rig looks familiar. Huh. I'm not too sure about this guy. Well, y'all will have to tell me better whether you like his video about this or mine. I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff in the comments. I'm kind of busy cutting firewood, but I think I'm going to stop and cut up a log for a guy here.
Say, get a little dirt on you so it looks like you've been working.
You've been hanging around with Billy or something. Well, this is what he brought me. Look at this. Oh. Oh, somebody cut that down in a previous video. They must have been going for the visual effect of what happens when a log comes apart in the middle. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that strategy. You told me how to cut down a tree, and I went out and tried to do it. But I left my hinge way too thick. Yeah. And then when it decided to go, that hinge didn't want to break clean.
I've had walnut leaners before that I would go to cutting on and think, oh, I should stop and sharpen my saw, but I'll just cut this one down. And I couldn't get cut into the hinge far enough, and they would bust that way, though. Yeah. Well, some of them just prone to it. When you get a red oak that does that, you can almost be assured it's got a defect in it that's caused it to prone to shake that way, to barber chair break up the middle. It's really disappointing, and it's usually the last log you need for a load of logs or something.
This is the biggest one that we cut out of that.
There'll be some nice lumber in it. Did you notice how it's not, the busted part's not straight? It turns, twists.
Yeah.
Want to learn something about logs?
I always want to learn something.
Okay. This would not be a prime one. Prime ones on these walnut don't have any defect, and they would call that a defect. And they want them really, really slick. Any of them that's over 9 foot that's really slick, and I think it's 14 inches. They got to be pretty straight. They'll buy for veneer. I don't know if you've heard of what that is, and they peel them. They've got a different process they run those through to make things look like walnut that are not. And they pay pretty good money for them. Well, it's on the ground. Now I better do something about this. I don't know. My redneck tape measure says the big end's knee high. Are you hiding over there?
Huh?
Are you hiding over there? Oh.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Yeah.
I'm camera shy.
Camera
shy, gotta hide.
Hey, this guy that brought me this walnut log to saw has a YouTube video. What's the name of your channel?
Rock Hill Farm.
Oh, you're the guy with that green tractor, with the funky cab.
Yeah, I'll buy anything that says deer.
Oh.
Yeah, that cab that doesn't have any air conditioning. Humdinger of an idea right there.
It was made for somebody in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly
where it's air conditioned most of the year up there. Well, let me go get the loader and we'll see if we can do something with this. Makes me think a guy ought to write a book. Brock and the barber chaired log.
Yeah, that's a humdinger. That's my word of the day. Sounds like a kid's book, though.
Yeah. Well, at least you weren't using any of those deleted words. You want to drive it? try to keep you out of trouble.
Alright. Well,
This engages. Yep, I got it on 10 inches. This engages the blade.
okay, so we're gonna do that first.
Yep.
And then we're gonna pull this lever, and then this is the speed.
No, you don't want to mess with that one. That one's the height.
Okay.
You don't want to mess with that one when you're in the cut.
Now, this is reverse, right?
This is forward and reverse.
Forward and reverse.
So you go forward, and reverse, reverse.
Cool.
Back, reverse.
Almost like you just told me that. All right. So we're already dripping water.
I kind of have a feeling that you're going to barber chair another log, aren't you? Flip this forward and it'll click.
That feels like pretty good speed right there.
Lighter cut, sure take a little more time. I guess it's better we're doing this now than Friday. We would be in a little more of a hurry if it's Friday or Saturday. They say it's going to get down cold. Apparently people think so too, because I've been getting calls on firewood like crazy. A lot of those smaller mills that are manual have some things on them that keep you from messing up as bad. And one of them is their backstops will have a catch on them that'll keep you from running into it with the blade. This one has no such stuff.
The two guys I've talked to who have the manual mill have both cut those backstops with the blade.
Yep.
So theirs didn't have a safety.
Did you see that backstop? Yeah, I watched it do that. They say you can't cut metal with a bandsaw like this, but they're wrong.
I've been getting a lot of calls for firewood too.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any this season. Everything I have is green. Which is fine as long as you tell them that, and they're okay with it.
That originally wasn't near that heavy. This electric motor weighs like 3 times what the little gas motor was going to be.
Okay, so now we're going to lift it up.
Yep. Forward is up.
Check our stop here. Go up.
You're going to want to go up more than 11 1/4. There you go. Now, while you're right there, take a look over to the back of the log. See my deal right here?
Yep.
See the top of it right there?
Yep.
Yeah. You forget it's back there. Ain't that something? There's going to be some beautiful boards for something.
And nothing will make you remember cutting it or not to cut it until you cut it. That'll make you remember.
The noise that it makes helps you to understand you messed up. That's what that is. No, I actually got a firewood delivery to make this evening. I told the guy, I'm not going to be able to do it Wednesday like I thought. I have a funeral to go to, and that's just beautiful.
That color is going to darken pretty quick, I bet. Now,
Yeah, when you get past the time change.
yeah, I can't wait to see what it looks like when it darkens.
So, you think you want a couple of them 2.5 inches thick?
Yeah.
Might make some neat tabletops or something, a bar top, if you join them together. So, there's the bottom 5. We only got 4 more boards to cut till we get to them. We'll just cut them all and leave them stacked up. Sometimes that helps. if the log has tension in it, when you leave them stacked up on it, it'll push on it in the place where it's got tension. So.
Oh yeah. I think that was pretty awesome.
Awesome.
I think I use that word a lot, but I mean, for me, trying to do this with that chainsaw mill would have been impossible. I never would have got this done. And at the end of a long day, it's a lot of work for you, but it felt like that was pretty quick, you know?
3, which was there? 4. Made 7. 1/5 inch and 1/8 by 15, and 2.5 inch by 15, and it's got to be every bit 10 foot long. Pretty nice log that you messed up.
Yep. At some point there'll be a video titled like making something with Paul's wood, and I'll put this to use.
Yep. Well, we're gonna get done today. I have no idea what time it is, you know. I'm betting it's every bit of 6 o'clock.
Yeah, 6.
Past the time change now, so it's gotten completely dark while we were in here.
It's been dark for half an hour. It's not quite 6.
Yep, I don't care for it, but it's what we got. But that was a good log. It was a pleasure to cut up good logs. And that one made some nice lumber. You know what usually happens if I get walnut to cut up very much of it, it's all junk. And I've contracted with a few local other mills that do a lot of walnut. When they get more logs sawed than what they want, well, they'd bring me, it would take 4 semi-loads to make 1 semi-load of lumber. And they're small and crooked, 6 foot long. And so whenever we get to cut some good walnut, it's really a pleasure.
Yeah. Well, I definitely appreciate you.
Well, if you had a big production sawmill and you was cutting walnut, though, you wouldn't want to give somebody else the good stuff. You want to cut it on your saw.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fun. And I got to get a shot of those bullets. Scott has cut some before that had several bullets in it. And a friend of his made a table out of it. Yeah, he said we cut metal. Nope, we cut lead. And if you look at it close, you can see the copper jacket on it. Them's quite a ways down in the tree. Here's the middle of it, and we're like 2 inches up from the pith, so them have been in there a while. I guess walnut don't do it as bad, and maybe the copper kept it from reacting, but even lead in oak logs will cause them to turn blue around it.
Right.
So, yeah. Well, we made Brock a happy man.
Yeah, I'm happy. For sure.
Well, thanks for coming and taking video with me and sawing a log up. If you haven't been to Brock's channel, go check out Rock Hill Farms with the little green tractor that has the very hot cab. Ooh, it's hot.
You want to learn how to mess stuff up, I'll teach you.
Thanks for watching.